Newsy news. All right, there you go. Okay, so stupid hype thing. We actually made a video about Escape from Tarkov today, chat. Oh my god. And we brought back the Newsy news intro, although, you know, the ping pong thing wasn't as good as it used to be, but that's okay. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, all right. Tarkov put out a teaser thing. Actually, I think it was Nikita. Mr. Boyanev himself wrote a thing saying, Vipe Zavtra, which is like really bad Russian for me. It says wipe tomorrow, 5 hours ago. And then everybody was like, oh my gosh, like that's the announcement. So that turned into an official announcement as of now. That was at noon, so 9 minutes ago. Tomorrow, July 9th at 8 a.m. BST, 3 a.m. EDT, so 3 a.m. Eastern. We are planning to install patch 16.8. It is the hardcore wipe. There will be a wipe and a partial wipe in Tarkov Arena. It'll take approximately 6 hours. So they're saying servers back up by 9 a.m., but we all know it's going to get delayed, okay? And this is like the aforementioned hardcore wipe, which is this. So they gave us 3 bulleted points. Flea market is disabled. They also said there's going to be increased item requirements for the hideout. Hideout zones don't require found and raid items, limited hideout ammo crafts, and reduced spawn chance of rare loot. Oh yeah, and by the way, we're coming back to Tarkov. We've been playing Tarkov all morning, so yeah, we're back in Tarkov. They also said restricted location accessibility. They haven't told us exactly which one of the transits are going to be like in the game or how we're getting from certain locations to other ones, but they're saying that we're going to have to use the transit system to get to certain places. I'm gonna guess it's like streets, maybe like customs is a jumping off point, factories a jumping off point, maybe ground zero jumping off point, and then all the other maps will be accessible from those, like to get to reserves and shit. You think woods is gonna be a jumping off point? Shoreline, GZ, woods, and customs. Yeah, I think customs would be, because in all the other trailers they showed customs having like this starting off point to get to like reserve and woods and stuff. That's why I was wondering if like woods would be like a stop on the way, but shoreline makes sense because of the train line and all. Ground zero because that's where the first quests are. Ground zero for sure. Yeah, I think ground zero is kind of a given. Anyway, so we don't know how extensive like the whole transit thing is going to be, and it seems like that could end up being like kind of rough because you're going to have a lot of people camping those. But secure container restrictions, you can't put ammo in a secure container, you can't put currency in a secure container, and certain meds. I don't know what certain meds are. I'm going to guess it's like surgical kits and stims maybe won't be able to be put in containers. It seemed like that was kind of the go-to, was people would hold surgical kits and then stims. Maybe not a grizzly kit even, which would actually be kind of rough. You'd have to use like a bunch of smaller kits, because typically it's like you would put like the large surgical kit and then a grizzly in there, and then you'd kind of like go from there. But who knows? Ground zero will be unplayable. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. Stim case useless? Yeah, it's just gonna be for storage, right? Limited trader interaction, reduced range of available meds, weapons, ammo, and armor. So that is also going to be interesting, and I'm wondering if they're gonna maybe make it like a solo self-found, like personal purchase kind of thing, because they kind of went to that model once already, right? And allowed people to like buy their own limits. Reduced item selling price and increased purchase price. So you're going to sell items to vendors for less and buy them for more. So they're trying to make it so that like money's even more restrictive than it used to be. Which, you know, with the limited like chances of rare loot, makes me wonder if there's going to be stuff that is actually going to be worth farming. I don't know. Like, people might feel a little bit pressed, but I'm here for it. Like, I think it's going to be fun. But the kicker is there's a 100% boss spawn chance on all locations. So if you're relatively proficient at killing bosses with boof, maybe you can pull it off. There's also reduced experience for killing enemies and for dying, which is interesting. An increased experience for surviving. So if you live and get out, then you get more XP. If you die, you get way less than you did before. And killing stuff is worth less XP. So they're trying to slow down the level progression. And they're also saying increased AI difficulty, which already they were like crazy. Especially on the boss side of things, like you turn a corner and you're automatically domed. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild, lads. It's gonna be a wild time. He did not see the long post explaining this was waived progression. Yeah. So Nikita did make a thing saying that this was going to be coming in stages, and they were going to be adjusting this as time was going on. So we're not quite sure exactly what it's going to look like from like moment to moment. I'm hoping that it's well explained, so that we all kind of get clued into how this is going to go, like from day to day or week to week, month to month, whatever it is that they're doing. But yeah, I guess we're all gonna sit and wonder. But Personally, I'm looking forward to all the guys that had to mad scramble right now to try and see if they could get days off from work to be able to play the wipe when it happens. Like literally tomorrow, instead of being able to plan ahead, because BSG is notorious for just saying fuck it and not telling anyone when things happen. Yes, Stankrat is going to be living in his glory. That is for sure. They dumbed it down to almost nothing this wipe. They're just increasing it off of that, I would assume. Oh, yeah, the AI. Yeah, so at the start of wipes, it seems like they always overtune the AI to them being like hyper accurate, and everybody starts bitching about like how they're getting domed from scavs from like East Jesus, and then they go, oh, well, I guess we should turn it down. It's almost like Nikita tries to like go, let's see if they notice, and then everybody does, and he goes, damn, and then he has to turn it back down again. Like, I wonder if gamers got better. No? All right. That's usually what happens. My buddy prestiged 15 minutes ago. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Oh, yeah, and big shout out to my homie Bema TV. Bema's trying to get Prestige 2. Unfortunately, she's got a 20-hour wait on her Intel Center, and it doesn't look like she's going to make it in time. So she's, yeah, oof. Nikita doesn't have any scaling. It's 0 or 100% with him, no in between. Yeah, she's trying. Yeah, well, I mean, Bema's awesome. She's great people. I'm just saying. like the definition of too little, too late. Should have had it, though. Should have had it. What are the pre-wipe events? You saw where I showed the pictures, right? Right? We got a PowerPoint presentation. All right, anyway, yeah, that's it. That's it, boys. Thanks for coming by. Please sub the channel. We're going back into Tarkov, and it's actually been a really good time today. So we're gonna keep going with the good times and keep with the yuck shit. And yeah. If you don't want to come by the stream, don't come by the stream. Maybe watch the next video. That would be pretty awesome. All right, thanks. We'll see you later. Bye.